And we're back. Where did we last leave our tale? Ah, here we are. Last we left off, our main characters, Skaaymon and Whimsy, found themselves back in the Palace of Brass, in the elemental plane of fire. They, along with their companions, Mist and Botsvar Telruvikazar IV, invaded the Palace of Brass, fighting against the supplanters who would claim it for themselves. A slaughter of 108 men who believed themselves better than the realm's king, only to be shown why they were wrong. However, before there was time for proper goodbyes, Zahn opened a portal to the Shadowfell, and Skaaymon and Whimsy had to rush through to avoid losing him again. Leaving the prince alone after Mist was taken by his own patron. We find our main characters hurtling through the space between realms, and I believe, Jabrium, you would like to take over temporarily.
Whimsy, you wake up as you kind of expect at this point, in the same area you've been in before. The ingredients for tea in front of you, but not quite made. Jabrium across the table with his own tea. He looks up as you wake up and he lifts his teacup to you.
Abrium! Oh my goodness! I thought I would see you right around this point.
Indeed. You've had quite the journey so far.
Oh, quite indeed. Oh my goodness, I see that the tea's unmade, very Jabrium coded. Good job.
I'd like to hear it from you. How do you think your adventure in the Plane of Fire went?
There were some very good highs and some very bad lows, which I guess every good story kind of has that. But okay, Telly, first of all, I fucking love Telly. You love Telly. Rate Telly 1 out of 10.
Not quite a 10, maybe an 8 or so. He's very cute, yes.
He's adorable. Isk, though, I don't know. I personally think he's a 10 out of 10. But anyways, yeah, so every single moment with him was joyous and wonderful and literally bright. My eyes are still kind of stinging a little bit. But those fucking clankers, dude, those are so boring. I killed so many of them and there was no blood, there was no gore, there was no stench, there was no screams, there was nothing. They're so fucking boring. I hate them. They're all gonna die when I'm in charge, except they can't even die, so there's not even the fun of killing them. I hate them very much. And then the fire plane, this fucking sucks. I mean, there was the fire snakes, which were really adorable, and I'm super glad that we convinced Telly to save them and not just kill all of them or whatever, because that'd be mean to do that to fire snakes. But yeah, the plane is a whole a little too hot, so we're gonna have to chill it down a little bit whenever I'm in charge, make it a more temperate -20 degrees Fahrenheit. No, Telly wouldn't like that. 1 degree above freezing. 33 degrees. We'll do 33 degrees for it. But yeah. Whole place could really use some changes. Their thing was really nice though. I really liked it. Didn't get to spend nearly as much time there as I wanted to, but oh my gosh. Jabrium, you old sucker. You totally got me off track to the real important thing here. I hate. Okay, you did not tell me that you were related to someone so fucking stupid.
He kind of raises an eyebrow.
Was he lying about that? Was he lying about that to just make himself seem cool? D, that motherfucker. I know that's not his name, but that's like whatever he calls himself or whatever. Like D, more like D's nuts. Like motherfucking asshole. I fucking hate him. You don't like him, right? You don't like him, right?
I can't help but notice you hate D, as you call him, Extinction. And you hate the plane of fire, and yet you allowed Extinction's plaything to outperform you in that last combat.
She slams both of her hands on the table, like almost spilling the tea. Excuse me? Outperform me? Okay, you must have been seeing something different. That little motherfucker has never done a single thing to earn a single thing in his fucking life. Spoon-fed motherfucking gold spoon in his mouth, piece of shit. Can you believe that? Did you see that scythe? Did you see that scythe? He just magically knew how to do it. He didn't even have to be like the cool people in the stories who like have a fucking training arc. He didn't even have a fucking training arc. He just knew how to do it. And then like, oh my god, I hate him so much. Do you know that motherfucker, D, he probably just did that to make me be like, oh, you're so cool, because like I bet he knows I like scythes. I bet he fucking knows that I think that's hot. But like on a cat, on mist motherfucking wood, no thanks. Like that was disgusting. I feel sick still. Like I think I'm gonna throw up. I would throw up right now, but I'm too polite for that, Chabrium. So I'm gonna fucking save you the mess and the cleanup, and I'm not gonna throw up, but goddamn do I want to. I hate them. And I don't think, just between you and me, that flea-infested, mangy piece of rabid shit Mist was even in control of himself in that last fight. I bet that, like, he just got fucking taken over or whatever. Because, like, of course he wouldn't trust his little pet to do anything on his own because he's so fucking incompetent. Unlike you, Jabrium, you trust me. You allow me to be me. You're not even my patron. You're just, like, my friend, you know? We're, like, on a different level.
Yes, but based on that, it does sound like perhaps Extinction's way of doing things has merit.
No, it doesn't. That's what he wants you to think. Jabrium, you're better than that.
No, Whimsy, you're better than that, and I do hope you'll show everyone that next time.
Okay. You know what? I'll bite. I'll be a fucking carp and bite onto this hook right now. What do you think I should have done differently?
Well, for one, much more death. These numbers, I expected higher at this point. You started strong.
But... Okay, I didn't want to commit too many terroristic acts because of Telly. 2, a lot of them were like robots. So like, do you even count that as a death? I didn't even really count that as a death because like, they don't fucking count. They're lame. Okay? It's their fault. It's the fucking robot's fault for taking my shit. They're not only taking the jobs, they're taking the kills, Jabrium. This is getting out of hand.
Well, to be fair to yourself, the most impressive thing you did there had nothing to do with killing.
Oh. Do you mean how I manipulated Telly into like cuddling with me every night and giving me forehead kisses?
Not quite. I mean more making friends, something I never expected out of you. With Zahn. Bowling, you suggested.
I mean, yeah. Okay. I know I can come off as a little cold-hearted, it's like my whole aesthetic and everything. But like, it's not fun when they're that miserable. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to torment someone whenever they're already just like, ooh, kill me. Like, ooh, I'm so sad. Like, it's not fun. It literally just takes all the enjoyment out of it.
There's no passion.
There's
And
no passion, exactly.
You shouldn't have been able to do that. I myself thought he was far too far gone. But you continue to surprise everyone.
She bats her eyes and finally smiles a bit at that. Do I? Oh, Avery, you're too sweet.
Did you enjoy my gift?
Your gift? What gift?
I believe you find yourself with new capabilities.
Yep. She gets an incredibly suspicious look. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not like Mist. I don't get my powers from you, thank you very much. This is all me. This is 100% organic.
Of course. Whimsy, you earned this.
Wait, what did you give me?
Have you found your ability to cast spells a bit faster? Perhaps after a certain grenade launcher?
I thought that was just my adrenaline. You, Gabriel?
That was me?
Give me something? Oh my god, that's adorable. Oh, okay. Normally I don't accept gifts because, like, that's just standard. Like, you don't accept gifts from people in general, but you know what? I'll make an exception for you. You're allowed to give me gifts.
I should hold on to these then. I would hate to make you break your rules. Rules are very important, don't you know, Whimsy?
Jabriam, I'm a rebel. I'm like fucking made to like break rules and shit. Like I'm a fae. I'm like like whimsical and like I just okay. I think I'll let you give it to me. Just this once or twice or a million times.
Are you sure? I wouldn't want you to compromise your morals.
No. It's my relationship is totally different than like D and Mist. Like they're stupid. D is horny for that cat. I'm telling you what. Like he is you could learn a thing or two from him from that department. Anyways, no, it's nothing like them. We're way beyond that. We're better.
Jabriam dramatically like raises his hand and reaches into his jacket pocket and pulls out what seems to be a feather. It is golden and kind of glowing yellow from where he is. And his arm doesn't move. He just flicks it at you, and it soars across the table and stabs into the table in front of you.
She raises probably both eyebrows at that one. She'll kind of lean forward and examine it a little bit. A stabby feather? Unique. She'll grab it and try to give it a good examination.
It has the weight of a dagger, but it does look like an intricate feather where the blade is the feathery part. I believe you'll find that quite handy. I've been preparing your body to make use of it, along with its counterpart.
Counterpart? There's another one?
And he will reach into his jacket again and pull out a second dagger. This one looking much more like a fang, like a snake fang. And it's glowing orange. And he will toss that one towards you as well.
Whimsy grabs these like a fucking kid on Christmas Day. Like that level of just like complete. She can't control herself. The excitement is just too fucking much. And she'll give it like a few like test stabs into the table. Like kind of clink them together. Oh, Jabrium, you shouldn't have, except you should have. Good. I love these. I'm gonna make so much. What? Do I just seem like a do I seem like a dagger person? Because like Inyakai gave me a dagger, Telly gave me a dagger. Everyone gives me daggers. Is that my weapon?
What is it they say? I believe it is becoming your brand. Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna go full send on it then. I am a dagger queen now. Oh my gosh. Oh, so no, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. I'm sure these have really, really cool properties that I'm gonna find out on my own. You wouldn't even tell me anyways.
You know me so well. What I will tell you is what you possess in your hands, and he'll gesture towards whichever hand you're holding the feather one, and say, "It's my aspiration," and then towards the fang dagger, and say, "And your enemy's subjugation."
Oh, Jabrium, you're so fucking cool. Oh yeah. Oh, I love this. I love this. That perfect names. Perfect names. 10 out of no 1 million. Okay, like whatever the highest number is over whatever the highest number is, kind of shit level stuff like right here. Okay, I love this shit. Okay. Well,
I hope they come in handy, and I hope the next time you will not be shown up by some cat boy.
I still do not believe I was shown up. Thank you very much. But I trust wherever I'm being sent next is going to have more organic things that I can kill instead of stupid fucking robots. And then I will totally paint everything in your name. Oh, I was thinking, like, would it be too much if I were to, like, No. I think I'll just show you. You'll see it. Tune in to find out kind of level shit, you know?
Indeed. And I will be.
Oh, wonderful.
I have high hopes for you in this next part of your journey.
Mm-hmm. And I will not disappoint at all.
I'm sure you won't.
And I just want to stop meeting people as cool as Telly. That way I can just blow things up like all the time. You know what? I think I'm going to blow up the first building I see. That's what I'm going to do.
He smiles. Yes, that would be quite the show.
I'll do it. It's totally a promise. I'll try to find somewhere populated.
To keep the Times plaything in mind as well. Try to blow up something that he's not in.
Jabrium. I love Skaaymon. He takes some getting used to, but I've really softened him up. He was a total like triangle when I met him, but he's more of a cone now. You get what I mean?
I did notice you and him bonding over. It seemed to me like you were, at the time, not content with what I've given you, or what I haven't.
You're misinterpreting.
Sure.
Yeah, you're just you're old. You need to get. Is that a cataract I see? I think you need to get your eyes checked.
Indeed, I do hope going forward you won't allow such misinterpretations for your audience.
Yeah, maybe they should like read between the it's. Don't feel bad about yourself, Jabrium. I'm a tough cookie, okay? I'm really hard to read.
He kind of chuckles. Is there anything else you wish to speak to me about? Or would you like to get back to your lovely Skaaymon?
Well, I would love to spend all the time in the world with you, Jabrium. But let me think. Do I have any pressing questions? by now you're not going to answer most of what I ask, so it's kind of like, what's the point and all that? But, I think wait. You don't have any issues with me killing all your people, right?
If you are able to kill my people, then perhaps I was wrong for trusting them in the first place. I believe in a meritocracy, Whimsy. The strongest will rise to the top, and the strongest is who I support.
Oh, okay. That's actually not what I meant. You think I'd get your permission to kill your other chosen? That's competition, and the whole point of competition is to kill. No, 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 no. I wasn't asking about that. I was asking more about your eldritch abominations, like all those other people.
He laughs like out loud and says, "Oh, Whimsy, yes, if you can do it."
Okay, well, the first one I want to kill is, like, wouldn't it be really, really fun to kill something that represents death? That's what I'm going to do first. Does that sound good to you?
Oh, that sounds excellent.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And then I can put someone attractive and hot in that position, and they can serve me as they should. Well, I believe my part of this conversation is finished, Abraham. You can send me over to Skaaymon, and, I'll go ahead and continue serving and adoring you. See you later!
He nods, and then you fall asleep.
As Whimsy passes into the darkness of the transition between planes. Thank you, Jabrium. You're welcome to stay and listen, of course, but I will take the reins of the narrative from here. As our main characters hurtle through the plains elsewhere, Skaaymon finds himself in a similar demi-plane. Within the libraries beyond time, a young woman sits at a desk, a book in hand. She glances up as she hears the sound of feet landing on the wood, looking towards her chosen, and smiles. Skaaymon, you've arrived.
Hey. This again, huh?
Come, let us compare notes. Where are you at now?
Leaving the plane of fire.
Ah.
The first time, if we ever go back.
Still early in your journey, then.
Apparently. Is there a second seat in front of her?
There is, yes.
He's gonna go sit down.
Room for 3 more around the table.
Is it at least comfy seating? Cool. He just kind of, he gently sits down and then kind of like lounges a little bit. Oh.
You get younger every time I see you. I worry I don't have much time left.
See, here I can say the same thing with you.
So, I believe if I'm... she kind of glances down at the book in her hands. If I'm understanding correctly, you've just dealt with conflicts chosen?
That makes sense. Yeah.
General Adoria and
yep.
his creations?
Yep. Well, his creations dealt with him. We dealt with the creations.
I see. Why don't you catch me up? In your own words, what happened back there?
From, like, the beginning of the plane, or...
Just the plane. You'll catch me up later for, well, I guess earlier in your time, for whatever came before that.
Alright. Fuck. Okay, so leaving the plane of air, entering the plane of fire, we met with, we practically crashed into the prince of the plane of fire. Do I actually need to verbally regurgitate everything? Because I
Not
can't.
necessarily.
Okay, we'll mention that and how they got the Shadow Scourge name for Zahn. We'll talk about the trials going to the plane of Earth. We'll talk about the plane of Earth, and we'll include the Zahn bit, and including the, like, he gave us the warehouse address.
Her eyes
then
kind of widen as you describe that. Wait. That was now? That shouldn't be... She kind of glances down at the book. How?
Oh, Whimsy invited him bowling because we were fed up with... I was like 2 comments away from just telling her to try and kill him. And she
Wait. Sorry. Ambition's Chosen is already strong enough to... that...
Apparently.
Zahn... If what I understand is true, Zahn was already an avatar. He...
A fucking what? Nope, I don't want to know.
He shouldn't... It shouldn't have been possible to redeem him.
Well, I don't think we did.
No, but the fact that he's...
It's not yet.
The fact that he's at all willing to... She is much stronger than she should be by this stage. If she is able to even so much as plant a seed of doubt within him, within someone she's never really known, on top of that, her ambition should not be this strong yet.
Is this a bad thing?
Potentially.
Joy.
Though, more for her than anyone else.
So it's not gonna... Like, it's not something that I have to try and go slower?
Just keep her grounded. I know that's a tall order, but look, the minute she starts thinking she's better than the beings above, better than the primordials, that's when you have a problem.
So we have a problem.
Seriously thinking she's better than us. Not just claiming she's better when she actually believes that she is stronger than the primal forces.
Okay. Well,
because that's the thing with ambition, is it... Ambition is the one power that... She can do anything she believes she can. Simple as that. As long as she believes hard enough, she will eventually be able to do anything. Reshape the whole world to her will. I beg of you. All I ask of you is that you keep guiding her to use that power in ways that are not overly destructive.
Okay, we will see about that.
Convince
I
her, if nothing else, if you can't slow her progression, convince her that mortals aren't worth her time or consideration.
That might be a little easier than previous.
Point her wrath
Thoughts.
towards the heavens or above, but she must leave mortals untouched. Relatively untouched.
But to say, if mortals were supposed to be left untouched, then this entire situation is fucked.
She...
But I think
if she reaches her true potential, and I don't know if she will, because every time I've met with you, it's been a different story. But if she reaches her true potential, she should treat the world the way primordials do. If she reaches her true potential, she must act as a primal force, not something with a wrath or will to be pointed at mortal kind. Just something that happens.
no. I feel like that's easier said than done, but I will try.
Just get her attached. I don't know what... I've never had to fight against ambition before. His chosen have always pointed the world in the direction they needed to go. Fate had determined the gods would rule until the end of time, and I knew that that was not the case. Fate had determined the Aboltians would rule until the end of time, and I knew that that was not the case. Fate had ruled that the progenitors would rule until the end of time, and I knew that that was not the case. But mortal kind aren't ready to be seceded yet. They aren't ready to fall yet. Maybe if she can finish what Jabrium's last chosen started, then maybe. If
How much of this can you really give me details on? Or is this something I'll have to figure out on my own?
I wish I could tell you more than I can. I wish I could give you all the answers, but the man who can give you the answers, you have not met him yet. You will. And you will not like what he has to say.
Well, isn't that fun?
But
I just get to add a whole bunch of new fucking people to my list of motherfuckers I don't know if I want to talk to ever again. This is fun.
just be careful. Well, we're here. We have all the time in the world. Did you have anything you wanted to ask? I can give the best answers I can, but...
A few things. Do you know who Elseth now is?
You see she stops, kind of looks down at her book. She searches her mind. She's deep in thought, then slowly shakes her head. No, I don't.
A king of a fallen void seemed to get very annoyed at Whimsy and I the first time we met them, calling us by different names and seemed to know a version of times past. I can only assume.
Sorry, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. That... I know every fallen king, but that name is unfamiliar to me.
Well.
What? You said he called you and Whimsy by different names. What did he call you?
I don't exactly remember.
Is that Bina not remembering or Skaaymon not remembering?
That's kind of both not remembering because I never wrote them down.
Do you want me to remind you? At least...
Yes.
Okay. He called Skaaymon Helsek, and he called Whimsy Jabrium.
Oh, he did call him Jabrium. Okay. Does his camera work in here? Like, if he can, you go back through the footage. Okay, he's gonna pull it out and is going to rewind or go through the fucking files until he finds that. Probably if there's a computer or something, connects it to that because that's how you would do that.
Any footage featuring either the Void or Elseth now is gone. Not corrupted, gone. As if it never existed.
Fucking what? When did that happen? No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. Think it. J. What does J stand for? Jabrium, I think, is what he called Whimsy. And you said Helsek?
Helsek, yes.
And you think he called me Helsek?
She kind of...
Or something.
She does a bit of a double take and kind of looks right at you.
He's not looking at her, he's looking kind of confused, trying to think.
I have not heard that name in a very long time.
Well, I've heard it once. Could you give me any information on who this is?
Of course I can. He's... me.
Can you give me any more information than that?
Back when I was a progenitor. A child of time. Of course, time gave me his powers and I became him, but at the time, Jabrium and I, we were more like brothers than whatever we are now.
He was angry about being forgotten, that left behind. We saw him once more within the plane of fire. On our way, the city of just, or the camp of just dead people we went through before the whole Zahn situation. He was there. He spoke to us calmly. I'm guessing that footage is gone too?
Yeah. Every bit of footage featuring Elseth now is gone. However, there is a file that picks up with, as you are leaving Elseth now at that camp, and the interaction with the strange man with the clock hat.
Fuck yeah, good, because I was about to... he kind of skips like through that. It's gone too. It was a peaceful conversation.
If
Um,
what you're saying is true, if I forgot him, nothing of his, no proof of his existence can exist here. This place, though beyond my domain, is still me, just as much as I am me.
well, then would you know who this is? And we're gonna pull up just like the guy.
She stares at it for a long moment, and there's a look on her face, like seeing a picture of your younger self, like looking at that innocent smile that's been destroyed by so much trauma. Halsik only is his name. Progenitor Lord of the passing of time. Progenitor Lord of moving forward. Progenitor Lord of moving on.
Okay.
That is him before he was me. Before I was him.
Uh-huh. So how?
I don't think he ever truly died.
Oh, great. Is it a bad thing that he knows my name?
No.
Because I tried to avoid it. Okay. Because he seemed very creepy in a way that I did not want to interact with.
Even though he gave up his dominion over time to the Golden Raven, he still traverses it. He still has our memories as his own. I thought he had been killed when the Aboltians overthrew the progenitors, and maybe he had. Maybe this is a piece of him traveling before the end. Or maybe he's still out there somewhere. He wouldn't be the only one. The gods never did find a way to kill the 7 Aboltian kings. Opaki is still out there somewhere. And I speak with Nebulous regularly. Though this world's Nebulous is gone.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know if I'll ever see that one again. I don't know if you can, but it was in the plane of Earth not too long ago.
I shouldn't.
That makes sense. Cool. So, yeah, I don't have to be concerned or paranoid about him if he does show up again.
He is more likely an ally than an enemy.
Okay.
But I do not recall this interaction that you supposedly had with him. Which means the him that you spoke with is him either before or after he became me. Which means I don't know exactly what he knows, and I don't know exactly what he plans to do. Though he never was one to interfere with time's goals.
Mhm.
He may see himself as a sort of mentor to you, try to guide you. Or maybe he's just watching. I can't say.
Well, I guess we'll either find out or we'll never know. No, I don't want to ask. Alright, well, I have one last thing, I guess, before leaving. Um, so, did, do you remember showing up and talking to Mist? Or are you going to do that after now?
I suppose I'm going to have to go talk to him.
I need, no, I was gonna bring it up anyways, because soon, no. I don't know if this is something you can do, but I was asked as a sort of favor if I could do this, and I highly doubt Whimsy has, but something else has tried to claim Mist, and the being that claims him already is not too happy about that, and apparently there's been a second mark left. And he's not able to remove it himself and was hoping you might.
I see.
I don't know if that's something we can do, but with the amount of bullshit I purposely put that poor cat through, I might as well ask.
I can try.
I appreciate that.
But it may be a little harder than you would think.
I don't even really think it is possible, so. But that's not really up for me to figure out at this moment. Unless, of course, it is, and if so, then good luck.
Is that all?
I'm gonna apologize to you now, so because I know I'm not going to later for you. I'm sorry for how much of an ass I'm gonna be. I'm still not happy with this situation, but I don't think there's much I'm gonna be able to do about it anymore. So,
You already made your choice.
not yet. But unfortunately, it's one I'm going to have to anyways.
I suppose that's... She kind of trails off for a minute. You just left the plane of fire, right?
We did, yes.
Very soon, then. You will make the choice that you made so long ago for me.
If it's soon, then do I not see you again past that?
No, you will. I
Um,
will still catch you for these conversations between planes. I monitored your journey. I suppose I only have, what, 2, 3 more stops to make?
4, I believe. Depending on the difference between this kind of gestures to everything. and any of the times you've shown up within the actual time stream.
I'm not looking forward to it being over, but
Well, that makes one of us.
for you, it's just beginning.
Yeah. I believe that is really all I can ask. Would it be bad if I tried breaking Zahn out of this thing he's got himself into?
No. No, not at all. The Unmoving Queen started this fight. She had her chosen strike first. You would not be in violation of any higher command, higher law, higher order if you ripped her chosen away from her. I would be beyond impressed if you managed it, given the state that he's in, but you've already done so much more than should have been possible at this stage. There are versions of your story where you succeed, and versions where you don't. Just know that no matter what happens, I am proud that you even made it this far.
Noted.
Oh, and one more thing before you go.
Mhm.
Remember, you're not part of their world anymore. You're part of ours. Don't get caught up in the false sense of familiarity. You're not one of them anymore. It's too late for you to... for you to turn back.
Believe me, I'm aware.
You can see them, of course, but you're not one of them, and you never will be again. And that's okay.
Will they be able to tell?
I'm not sure. Mortals can't technically sense our presence, but, well, they have a term for it. Uncanny Valley.
It's even worse. Oh, they're gonna think I'm some sort of fucking clone, I feel. Oh. I mean, realistically, I kind of am, so... Yes.
The Skaaymon they knew died fighting Zahn. Up there in the Celestial Realm.
Yes, I'm from one that's now burned, right?
Like a phoenix. New, improved, but still the same mind. Same person.
Things don't differ too much between them, will they? Like, I'm not gonna go there and everything's gonna be different.
Things... Your home village is mostly the same. I mean, losing you and Zahn, hasn't been easy on them.
They have no confirmation on their May's death, right? They have no confirmation on the real like that nothing like that.
They don't know what has happened beyond the borders of their plane.
Okay.
That you haven't told them. But the Shadowfell itself is... There have been some changes since you've been gone. And with how time runs differently in different planes, it's been a couple years for them.
Oh no.
Only, I think, 3 by the time you land.
Oh god.
But long enough that the changes that have been made are... They've dug their roots in. Just be careful, okay?
This will probably be the worst experience of my life. Okay. I will
Worst
be as careful
experience
as I
so
can.
far.
Yeah, we'll see.
I know where your journey ends, Skaaymon. Trust me when I say so far.
Well, before this gets significantly worse for me, I think this might be a good place to end this conversation. Unless there's anything else you need to genuinely warn me about.
No.
Wonderful.
Your family are still alive and will be excited to see you. I hope.
Oh, why did you add that? No, because expectations. But, okay. Alright.
Go. And you... The library fades around you and you are falling once again. Both of you fall through the space between planes. Eventually, you feel your feet touch dirt. Grass sponges slightly beneath your feet. And the world fades in around you somewhat. You seem to be in a dark forest. Black-barked trees rise high into the sky. It is currently night, though Whimsy, you would have almost no way to tell that that is the case. The sky is pitch black, and you can barely see 10 feet ahead of you. Your dark vision pushing that out to maybe 65. Of course, Skaaymon, you're used to this. The slightest shifts in the distance, the slightest sounds of movement, your eyes take a lot longer to adjust than you would have hoped. Around you there is no sign of Zahn. Thick black brambles seem to have been trampled, but you don't see him anywhere, and save for one path that seems to have been cut through the otherwise barren and untouched forest, you have no point of direction. It is notable, Skaaymon, that these forests are largely unexplored, largely undocumented. Even the most skilled of hunters stay to their edges, and Usually there would be a marking or two visible, but as you glance around the forest, you see nothing. You imagine you are likely far deeper into this forest than any hunter of your age has ever traveled.
Okay. First things first, we're going to grab Whimsy's hand and basically just like panic and like kind of pull, like grab her hand, pull her, and then like cover her mouth before being like, okay, you need to shush, you need to quiet voice. You can talk probably all you want, but quiet voice, quiet voices. Whisper if you need to. Quiet voices, please.
You probably caught her like just in time. Like she was opening her mouth to make a loud ass noise.
Why he panicked.
Real quick. I know you haven't identified them yet, but Whimsy, you can go ahead and add subjugation and aspiration to your inventory. They are two separate items. There is a legendary item that is subjugation and aspiration. That is the old one. You're looking for artifact, subjugation dormant, and aspiration dormant.
Already added them.
Okay.
I see they don't require 2 minutes. So how long would you say it is before she can like be like, yo, this is what they do, I guess?
I feel like you can kind of, just from the way you hold it, you can feel that aspiration is meant to be thrown. And for subjugation, you have to wield it in combat or cast an identify on them. To identify the specifics outside of that aspiration is designed to be a throwing dagger.
Okay. Would you say in combat? We can identify it that way because there's no way we're gonna get our hands on identify.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, good.
I will say mechanically on the character sheet I couldn't figure out how to do the you already got that. Never mind. Yep,
I overwrote it with what it should be.
Cool. You're on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
I like shit. I like having shit.
Go ahead, continue the scene.
She's so startled by that she doesn't even like take too much time to do her normal licking of your hand thing. She still does a few swipes, but her eyes are like darting around everywhere. Skaaymon, where are we? Are we where I think I am? I hope that whispering picked up. Did you guys hear that?
I heard it loud and clear.
It did.
Okay.
I was fucking muted.
Okay, cool.
Motherfucker. Cool. It was me. It was me thing. I was muted. Damn it. Okay. Well, let me do this a fucking second time. Where are we? Are we where, like, the plane you think we're in? Oh, yeah, almost certainly. Yes. I don't know.
Shadowfell. We're in the Shadowfell. Where are they? Where are the vampires at? Are they surrounding us? Can I not see them?
Nope. That I can tell, which is why quiet voices. Where in the plane are we? I don't know. Not yet. You said it was night or it was about to be night?
It is night.
The
sky is pitch black. The dark purple sun has not risen.
It is currently night, which means the night creatures are out, which is honestly not that much more dangerous than the day creatures. However, we are so far into a forest that I don't know where the fuck we are. And that'll be something we can figure out very quickly. But I needed you to make sure you are not loud, because I don't know what's out here. I don't know what makes home out here. I don't know what home we may be trespassing on right now.
If I'm loud, will monsters come?
Not in the way you want them to.
Okay, I am a little bit of a monster fucker, but not that much.
If you
Yes,
get
I am.
that, it might. Yeah, I know. If you make too much noise, you may get normal snakes. Normal, very fucking deadly snakes, and other
I like snakes.
things of the like. You like the ones that you can control for a longer period of time. Um, Not the ones that get angry at that and will then make you their personal vendetta for the rest of their life, or until they forget. I don't actually know how long a snake's memory is. I just know that they suck. So, I say that, and
No,
yet I have a fucking
Skaaymon.
tattoo of a snake.
Yeah, you do, but they
That's
also, they
besides
don't suck, they suck.
yeah, I get that. Haha, very funny.
Mhm,
Either way,
mhm.
um,
Oh, speaking of
what-
sucking, she reaches down and pulls out her daggers. Look at these, look at these. Jabrium likes me.
I was right. His name is Jabrium. Okay.
Are you gossiping about us?
Gossiping, more so about the Void King. And
Oh, what
trying to
did the bitch say about him?
no idea. Knows nothing. Knows literally nothing about him. Never heard of him. Never anything. I
What?
literally there is nothing. There is apparently I tried pulling up the camera and everything else worked. Anything that had to do with the Void or Elseth now was just not there. And it's not like it
What the
wasn't
heck?
that he wasn't in the frame. That entire section of it was gone. And later, I for panic thinking it had gotten deleted, but I don't think it is. However, Sally did say that if she doesn't remember, if time doesn't remember him, then it will not happen. It will not. None of that, like no proof of his existence, will show up within that little timeless area we were in and talking in. So she knows nothing. Fuck all. She knows fuck all. I do have an identity on the weird guy that showed up afterwards. But
Oh no,
that
the
we'll
really
get
creepy
into.
one?
Yeah, that we'll get into a little later. We need to not be.
Let's talk about it
Where the
now!
give me a second. Where the fuck are we? Does his phone work out here?
It does, but you don't have service out here.
Yeah,
You're
that's what he's
too
worried
far
about.
from. You're too far from civilization.
Yeah, that's what he's right. Okay, he kind of like checks and it's like, fuck, okay. He turns his brightness all the way down. And will
You hear the distant howling of wolves.
and will kind of glance around and try to get a sense, like using his knowledge of what like the woods itself is gonna try and figure out which way is north.
Roll survival.
It just has to be known that you try to check your phone and turn the brightness all the way down. Whimsy's trying to check hers and is like, fuck, I can't see, and turns the brightness all the way up.
Okay.
Yeah, he does with Whimsy's brightness up, he does use his wing to basically dome over her and try and block as much of the light from getting out as possible. Because it's a fucking beacon, and I don't think she cares. So I'm not stopping her from doing it. But yeah, he said survival. And because I did the fun thing and did that, then this is going to be a... What the fuck is my survival? There it is. Or, 17.
17.
Yes. I'm still talking quietly. It's really funny.
Okay. With a 17, it takes you a minute to remember, but you are able to get a sense of which direction is north, and Sure enough, it is the exact same direction that you see, like, some broken brambles, and it looks like is the same direction that probably Zahn ran off in.
Is there any, like, sort of, like, proof that these broken brambles might have been Zahn running, or something else?
They are... The break in the brambles is too small to have been most beasts that hunt these jungles this deep, or these forests this deep.
Okay. And okay. The Shadowfell is like one big landmass, right? Like there's no like ocean separating continents. There's rivers, but that's about it.
Correct. If you remember the War of Heroes map, it's
Yes.
yeah, similar to that.
Okay.
Not quite the same, because this is Dusmundi, not Asius, but
Yes.
yeah.
So, hold on. Okay. So, excuse me. When looking at a map, then of the Shadowfell, would that the city he's from, would it be like east or west, like north, south, east, west? Where like how where central to the a map would it be?
It would be to the center point of a map. It would probably be to the southwest.
Southwest. Okay.
But you have no idea where on the map you would be right now.
Yeah, that's what we're going to figure out first. So, we have a potential trail, and it goes. That is both in and out of character. So I'm going to re-say that in characters. We have a potential trail, and it heads straight north from here. I don't know where exactly we are. I won't be able to tell until I see landmarks or until we get service back. So, you up for an adventure? At all?
Adventure. Yes.
If you
Okay.
don't feel like walking, you did do the thing with Slimy before where you borrowed his crown. I have a shirt pocket if you want to.
No. Okay.
Sit.
Okay. Any other time, like basically, yes. Do you know how fucking much I've always wanted to go to the Shadowfell? Okay, honestly, like if this were one of my stories, I would have already been like bitten by like 50 people by now. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed so far, not gonna lie. But oh my gosh, it looks so cool. It's so I can't really see anything. I can't see anything. Where are the lights? She turns her phone light on and starts trying to watch it around.
I'm cupping around the phone light and like closing my hands around it. No.
Hang on.
No.
Can you roll me just a flat D20 luck check, Whimsy?
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, I'm not even making this shit up. That's a natural one.
No.
You go to shine the phone around, and immediately, above eye level, the phone glints off a pair of massive eyes staring at you through the dark.
Everyone's going to try and cup this, and it's like shit. Turn it off.
Okay, Whimsy bleats. Whimsy fucking bleats. That spooked her too much.
Turn it off.
Roll something. Roll me. I guess I'm gonna call it animal handling, but that does feel weird. Both of you.
Well, what is that?
Oh, that's actually not bad. That's an 18 for Whimsy.
That's an 18 for Skaaymon.
Well,
I was about to say, that's also not bad. And it's the same number. That's wonderful.
Okay. You hear a low growl from the shadows and then heavy footsteps turning away.
Whimsy, turn the flashlight off, please.
Skaaymon, I think I just had a Disney princess moment.
Whimsy, you did not have a Disney princess moment.
Are you
You
saying
probably
you
should
had the
say-
Disney princess moment? That was all
Probably
me.
shouldn't have said that. It was certainly probably focused on you. You were the beacon, and though you might not be able to die, I am pretty sure I still am, to an extent. So when it failed to eat you, if we had not been successful in getting rid of it, then I would have been fucked. Because I don't know what that thing was. That I probably could figure it out, but I feel like we should worry more about trying to get the fuck out of this forest. So, can we turn the light off? And if you would like to walk, if you would like to walk, then I'm gonna make this a better experience for you, because you're going to have to hold my hand the whole time.
Well, you know I always try to do that anyway, Skaaymon.
I know you do. I can't, in good conscience, let you just. I say that, like, once again, like you will. If whatever means, and you can technically quote unquote die, you would probably just get sent back to the Feywild.
Oh, wait.
If that's possible.
Yeah, this is kind of
It's not.
dangerous for you, potentially, isn't it?
I don't. Okay, realistically, I have no idea if, like, I would reappear here. I don't. Like, because I'm
Oh, wait.
the
You're
immortal. I don't know if that's how it
Yeah, you're immortal. Ugh.
I was technically. No, I don't want to say that. Ew. Okay.
What did Sally do to you? Did she whip you into shape? Like, for real?
No. No, realistically, you did. That
I
happened
did?
with Anne and the Sanguine Blade, but mostly your constant babbling has it
What?
just internally
what?
it was absolutely the Sanguine Blade and Zahn. Externally he's saying it was Whimsy to just keep her happy.
It is working. She's got a big old grin on her face. She's gonna try to like reach over and do like the classic pinch cheek on thing on you.
Skaaymon sees your hand coming over and assumes you're going to like ruffle his hair, so he does like duck to make it easier for you to reach his head, probably like smacking his head into your hand by accident. He's just kind of like, oh, okay, well, hi. Yeah, anyways.
Yeah, but
Are
no,
you
yes, I'm sure I'm gonna walk beside you. Do you think
Okay.
I'm gonna miss the sights here? Do you think
Well,
No,
you won't
no
miss the
way.
sights if you're just sitting outside the pocket. I'm not gonna like shove you in the pocket. It's not gonna be a pants pocket. You're
No.
not gonna be as happy. But I feel like it with your okay, forgive us for being rude. With your inexperience of this plane, I feel as though it might be safer and quicker if you do, and then we can go properly sightseeing later, where
Okay.
the threat of death is a tourist attraction rather than it's the middle of the fucking night and those were eyes, and for some reason it walked away.
Counter offer argument, whatever. Jabrium. Okay, I'm not gonna. He wasn't mad at me. Obviously, I got the daggers, but he was slightly saddened that Mist existed and fucking kill stilled from me. So he politely said that I should do more killing and do more things in general. So I'm not going to immediately go into your pocket because that's going to look bad on me. Also, I may or may not have promised him that as soon as I see somewhere in public, I am going to bomb it and kill a bunch of people.
Oh,
I kind of promised that, so like I do kind of have to do that. Like I am actually contractually, like I am obligated to do that.
Well, um,
Yeah, so just get
noted.
prepared. That's
I'm
gonna
need
happen.
probably a fucking blindfold, because if we are anywhere near home, I will send you back to the Feywild before you can do that. Well, it's probably
If it's
fine. I don't
your
really care.
village, then like I guess I can hold off. But like anywhere else, then like yeah, I'm gonna have to bomb it.
Anywhere else, I don't really care. I say that, and that's a little concerning because I don't know if she still likes me. It doesn't matter. But if it's yeah, most other places, I don't really care. Okay, north we go. Hand, hold, light off.
Mm-hmm. It's probably not safe to have Slimy out, is it?
Can he get smaller?
Than he normally is?
Yeah, he's like what? He fits in both your hands and is still a little bigger than that, right? Like head size, slightly smaller than that, actually. How big is he? I haven't seen him in a while. How big is he?
What do you mean I haven't seen him in a while? I literally just had him out yesterday. Wait, no, technically I had him out this morning before. Well, okay, time is fucking weird with different planes. I had him out before we even like went to like storm the fucking keep.
Oh fuck, that's right. Time's different. So it's been 3 years, in this plane. Since I left.
Wait, what?
I was maybe 4 days into the whole ordeal when I met you. It's been 3 years. Here. And also, this whole, like, Patreon visit, none of that can be mentioned to anyone of my family, like anyone that knows me. They can't know that part. They're already gonna look at me, most likely, and not fully recognize me. So I need that little bit from you, and that's gonna be annoying. But I need them to not hate me, and I fear that they might, if that's the case, if they know of that. So, but other than that, everything should be fine.
Whimsy looks genuinely concerned, which isn't a very common look, as she was probably starting to like move in that direction with you, and then she just fucking stops, like digs her hoofs in. Did they say? Did she say how long it's been in the Feywild?
No, it hasn't. I should have asked. I'm sorry. Already the Feywild's time is different from
Weird.
Even the ones it's adjacent to. Yeah. So it could be much more time or significantly less time passed. Heck, you might have been gone for only a couple of days there, let alone the couple months it's been for us. And years it's been here. Gosh.
I hope for the only few day option.
I
mean,
also would hope that for you. So.
I mean, I knew when I was leaving, like, Mother would be concerned, and time works. I knew this was a factor. I factored this in, but I don't know. That's still. I'm sorry, Skaaymon, that you're having to deal with this.
It's okay, and I'm sure if we end up back in the Feywild and have the same sort of issues, I'm going to be there with you. With that, And then, of course, if we end up meeting your mother for as long as she lets me, because I feel like as though the second she sees me, I'm gonna have to run and hide.
Yeah, she'd like kill you on sight.
Yeah. I probably won't go far, but I'll have to be far enough. That being said, it'll be okay. Eventually, it will be okay. It has to be. So, he'll kind of extend his hand again. You ready to, go for a walk?
Yeah, I'm ready. Plus, whenever you're in charge of time, you can just like make it not be a thing. Like you can like coordinate all like the times between like planes or whatever, so it's not even going to be a hassle anymore.
I don't think I'll ever be in charge of time. I think Sally's
Oh,
already got that covered for this
Skaaymon.
generation. I am not ambitious.
Skaaymon.
Whimsy, that's you. I am not
Yeah,
the
you're
one that tries to take
right, but
over
like,
everything. And frankly, I don't think that I can.
okay, well, I'll
There's...
take over time for you, and then I'll control it for you, and you'll be my second in command. Sound good?
I guess we'll see when we get there.
Okay. Let's go on a sightseeing journey that's really dark and not very good for sightseeing.
Yeah. Keep your ears out. If you hear anything that isn't us, it's probably going to try and kill you.
They are as big and voluptuous as always.
Mm-hmm. What does that have to... No, I'm not asking you questions. And we're gonna go. Start walking north.
Go ahead and roll me a survival check.
Right, that's significantly better. That's +8, 26.
26. Goddamn.
I couldn't tell with the light if that was an 18 or a 13, but it is in fact an 18. So.
Okay. You manage to guide Whimsy through the forests. Your instincts coming back to you as you manage to avoid running into anything particularly dangerous. It takes you too long. 3-4 hours. Throughout the whole time, your head is on a swivel. You aren't sure what sounds are threats and what sounds are creatures hunting each other. But eventually, you do find something. You do find the edge of the forest. And as you reach the edge of the forest, you... Can I have a dexterity saving throw from both of you?
Fuck.
Oh my.
I did change that to be plus the... Oh, now you choose to be awful? So please tell me that you got better than I did. And that's going to be very easy to get better, on the die at least, than I did.
Does a 9 beat you?
Well, you know what? Considering I have a +10 and my total is 11, probably.
You both almost fall. But Skaaymon, with your wings, you're able to catch yourself and her and pull her back up onto the cliff edge that you find yourself standing on. The edge of a large plateau looking out over a portion of the Shadowfell, and You realize where you are. You've been here maybe once on a field trip of sorts, or perhaps a family trip, or maybe you've only seen it in pictures. One of the most northern cities of the Shadowfell, the city of Duskrest. Down below, at the base of the plateau, the city's skyline stretches into the distance. Black stone and black iron and black concrete, looking almost like the peak of a mountain, more so than a city. But familiar all the same. Duskrest is one of the 4 largest cities in the Shadowfell. Though it is not the capital. It is about 100 feet below you is the surface, the ground level. But the city itself stretches above the plateau, and the tops of the buildings stretch high above you. You are quite a ways from home.
Whimsy starts jumping up and down and pointing at it like Courage the Cowardly Dog style, like you aren't just clearly seeing it.
Yep. The entire time,
Skaaymon.
Skaaymon goes, quiet voices, quiet voices, quiet voices, quiet voices.
Skaaymon, it's a city. It's a city. Oh my
It is a
gosh.
city.
It really is as edgy as I thought it'd be. It's all black. I see no color.
Yeah. What'd you call it? What is it?
Duskrest.
Duskrest. There we go. Okay. That would be Duskrest. Not mine. So I don't
So I can kill people?
really care. Yeah, probably. I don't. Okay, when doing so, please don't use my name. Please don't use my code or Fey name or whatever you want to consider it. It's Fey name, so don't describe me. And preferably don't do it when I'm visible, and or make me visible, because the last thing I need is to be a terrorist in my own plane. So
Okay.
you do you past that.
So you want me to like go off on my own and be like a lone terrorist?
I You are very flashy.
I don't know. If I'm on my own, I might get caught, Skaaymon.
No,
I
you
need
won't.
you there.
You won't get caught.
Yeah, you're right. I won't.
No, yeah, exactly. You won't get caught. Fuck. Well, we are alone my own, and it's probably going to be daybreak fairly soon. How long would it take for us to get to the city?
Probably.
If
Not-
he were to fly. Actually, let me specify that.
Oh, if you were to fly, like, maybe 15 minutes, if that.
Okay.
It's not that far. The extent of the travel would be getting down from the plateau.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well. Yeah, so should be daybreak soon, probably within a couple hours.
Wait, when are people most active here? Is it at night? Are they nocturnal usually?
I mean, some are. It's probably more common to be nocturnal here than it is anywhere else, considering it's not like
The book
it
said
makes
they
much of a
were nocturnal.
difference. To be fair, our day is with an asterisk, and you'll see that within a couple of hours. You'll see what I mean by that within a couple hours.
Yeah, it's like always dark here, isn't it?
Well, sort of. We're facing north. So is it so of course, does this obey the same rules of like sun rises in the east, sets in the west?
Yes.
Okay. Is the east is it like a fairly clear view east as well?
Mm-hmm. From where you stand, you have a pretty good view east and west.
Okay. So we have a couple options. We can go to the city now, or we can stay here for a little while, get a little bit of rest, and you can watch the sunrise. He does with air quotes.
Ooh, a sunrise on a plateau with you, with like a super dangerous forest behind us, filled to the brim with monsters, and a cliff in front. This is so deadly. I'm getting horny just thinking about it. Yeah, okay.
No.
We can stay here. I don't. Oh, wait, phone service. She's gonna check if she has phone service.
Look, you're right.
You do
Are we
here,
close
this close to the city, you do in fact have service.
Okay.
You've never seen Whimsy move so fast in her life. You see her open Google Maps and immediately type in vampire brothels.
Okay, well, searching up vampire brothel on Google Maps gives you nothing.
Okay, she's going to Google itself.
Okay.
You probably do find something. I just need to think for a second.
There's no fucking way it wouldn't be a thing. There's no fucking way.
You definitely, and I did just establish that this is one of the 4 largest cities in the plane, so you probably find one in the city. I do need to step away for a minute. A few. You find a few in the city. I need to step away for just a minute. But you guys can roleplay amongst yourselves.
Okay.
You see him also kind of pull out his phone as he seems to be also in Google Maps, double checking where they are and just making sure that he's correct. And once he is, he kind of sighs with relief. And you see him then switch apps to messages where he kind of holds his hand over a few different contacts. One of them saying mom, the other dad, you'd assume. One of them is husband, as previously explained. Another is gremlin. And the last is just gems. You see, he seems to hesitate over quite a few of these before closing it and opening his phone, and you see him pull up Zahn's contact, kind of just looking at it and then looking back and forth to his phone and the city.
You should try it. Maybe you could go bowling here too. Or we could all meet up at the vampire brothels. Do you see this shit, Skaaymon? Have you ever been to one?
No. Nope. I have not.
Do you want to go?
Not.
Oh, come on, Skaaymon. You know you could use some fucking tension relief. You could use some fucking tension relief. You, me, a pair of vampires, one bed?
No.
You're no fun.
Okay. This is a very, very weird conversation. This will never not be weird, I fear. I don't know if the intended ending, no, relief, an intended effect would happen considering the situation and the time crunch. And which is really funny for me to say time crunch for multiple reasons now, I guess. One of them being we have no idea how long it's supposed to be, and I keep getting told that it's going to take a lot longer. So, but besides that, yeah. No,
You're thinking
I'm thinking
about
okay.
it.
I really don't.
Okay.
I can understand the appeal to vampires. I can attest to my own appeal to vampires in books. In
What, you have like
reality,
real life? What?
it's a little different
How?
in my head. Because, like, in books, you know their intentions, and there are too many unfortunate stories of that revolve around vampires, and unfortunately, it has shaped how I think about them in ways that I would rather it never have, but I can't fully get rid of that fear. Is it
What, have
gonna
them
happen?
like
Probably not.
controlling
But
you or something?
yeah, basically. Is it gonna happen? Probably not.
Honey, that's
There
part of
are
the
laws in
appeal.
place. Not to me.
Skaaymon, you're so silly.
Well, I'm not really one that likes to be controlled. So,
Well, that works out perfectly because I love to be controlled only in the bed.
there's a fucking drink when you need one.
Oh, you're right. We should go get a drink, get you really like drunk and loosened up, and then we should have a bed with just us.
Yeah. No.
Fine, whatever. We'll watch the sun come up, and then I think we should get a nice hotel, and you do your drinking alone and being depressed and whatever else you do thing, and then I'll go find somewhere super duper populated, kill a bunch of people, and then go and have a vampire bite my neck.
I was about to say, it feels though if you wanted to find somewhere with a lot of people. A vampire brothel is probably gonna be one.
Well, I don't want to hurt the vampires, obviously.
You know, if they have their whole coffin thing, then like they should be
Isn't
fine.
that only like the cool ones that have that?
Well, I mean, if you're working as a, I feel like you might have to be if you're gonna, actually maybe not. There's a very good chance that maybe not. Now that I think about it, I don't want to think about that. It's too late. I'm thinking about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Also, just because I know that you're scared and worried about it, Skimon, I'm not gonna get fucked. I'm not gonna lose my virginity in a brothel, okay? Like that's not gonna happen.
hold on. Then what's the point? What?
I just want to be bit. I want to be bit. I want to be used like a juice box, Skimon.
I feel like that's more worried. Why? I wasn't worried in the first place, but now I am. Actually, now I'm a little worried.
What do you mean?
You just
Come on. That's most of the appeal of vampires. I mean, yeah, they're immortal and they're naturally hot and like, all of that, but the biting being used for something so vital to your very own survival, wondering, are they going to go too far? Will I die here? No, I don't have to worry about that, but it's appealing. I love it.
You confuse me. You confuse me so very much. Okay. I mean, like I said, not worried. You do you. Um, I... Whatever. Um, fine. Anyways, do you have any questions I might be able to answer? I say, and then I completely remember that potentially without God here, I might not actually be able
I
to
am
answer them.
back.
You are back!
Okay.
Wonderful. Do you have any questions I might be able to answer about the plane in general? Or are we just gonna figure it out as we go along?
Well, you see, Skaaymon, I'm actually incredibly well studied. My very, I would say, thing that I quite like the most are like maps and geography. So I actually have like the entirety of the Shadowfell already planned out. Now that you revealed what city this is, which I admit I was having a little bit of a hard time telling just from the infrastructure, because it's also similar, but now that I know that,
Half of the design.
I know everything is now.
Well, fair enough. So you have geographical locations. Anything else that you might have questions about?
What's your favorite monster from here?
What? Oh. You know, I might have to get back to you on that one. I don't know if I have a favorite.
You don't have a favorite?
I don't know. You know, there's
Like your whole thing is that
lots.
you're a hunter or whatever. Like you
Well,
should be
yeah.
super duper like, yeah.
That doesn't mean I have a favorite. I mean, that totally means that I have the list memorized, even if, you know, I don't. But, like...
If you want to name something that I don't have in my notes, I will make it.
I think I could probably pick a least favorite, and that would be the hares. Those fuckers are terrifying.
Hares? Like
Yeah.
rabbits?
Yeah, you know how hares are basically death rabbits already? These ones are worse.
I'm just gonna play like I mean, honestly, I've already said it before. Whimsy is incredibly well studied on like monsters and geography and history and shit.
Yeah.
So like I feel like she has at least seen in books what most of these things looks like because she's always had like a particular fascination with the Shadowfell because she's like, I'm gonna go there and get married, everyone. So she gasps when you say that. Shadow hares are so fucking cute. What is wrong with you, Skaaymon?
I've
Do you just
had
have an aversion for cute
almost...
things?
I've had one try to bite my face off, and get fairly close to doing so.
Yeah, and the aggression is kind of cute.
Not when you're, like, 7.
I guess.
So, that would probably be least favorite. There's... See, the problem with what you said earlier is that I don't know what to name these fuckers. I don't want to just pull out Gazelle. But, like... It's fine. I don't know. I'd have to, like, think about it for a bit longer for me to pick a favorite. but
Well, you'll never guess mine, ever in a million years. Very difficult to guess.
are you counting vampires as monsters or people?
They're way too people-y. Like, I mean, I know some people classify them as monsters, but I mean, they're just people who, like, died and became better. So, you know, I don't really count them. So, no.
Might fix itself, please. Oh, hey, that worked. I feel as though I have a few guesses, but I'm pretty sure all of them are wrong. So, tell me, what's yours?
Oh my gosh, Skaaymon! She snaps her fingers and the slimy appears.
Yeah,
Obviously, the Shadowfell oozes. The shadow oozes. Hello. Did you know that in like the slime fan community, we call them shoeses? Isn't it so cute? I've seen like some art before, like in books, where like they drew little shoes on them.
Okay, you know, that sounds cute, but shoeses over shadows?
Shadows.
Really?
Shadows.
Really? Shoeses.
Oh wait, that's kind of genius.
Yeah. Out of everything we could have picked, shoeses.
I think they might have picked that just because they wanted to draw them with the shoes.
You know, that's fair. That's fair. But like, I mean, at least quite a few of us here will refer to them, if we want like a cutesy name, as the shadows. Most of the time, slime. But
I'm surprised you didn't go for a sentient ball of grease since you liked that one so much.
Yeah, they're not that sentient, really.
Oh,
so
excuse me? All slimes actually are sentient.
Well, they sure don't act like it.
They're also sapient. Some of them. Slimy, for example.
Not me forgetting there's a difference. Well, either way. I should have guessed the ooze. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm. They're kind of my favorite things ever.
Okay, if you're counting as... I don't want to count the snakes as monsters, but the silver snake is kind of my favorite, like, animal here.
Ooh.
That's not its official name, but like I have referred to it as silver snake for so long that it's the Shadowfell's version of the hognose snake. Literally, they have the same shape. They have the same shaped nose, but are silver. Sometimes white, more white than silver, shiny. And I mean, yeah, I don't know if you probably know the one, but it's less monstery, so I don't actually know who it is. But you've seen the tattoo.
I am the most learned individual this side of whatever the nearest river is. Okay? Actually, wait, I know what the nearest river is. She says the nearest river.
Which I have never named rivers on my maps, and I probably never will, so... No.
Someone out there in your world has named these rivers, okay?
For sure, no, for sure. No. You're, like, absolutely, they are named, I just don't have a name. Hang on, river name generator. Venden Rill.
The side of the Ninril.
Felix, at the same time, Skaaymon says a different one before going, oh, fuck, no, you're right, that one is closer to here. Shit.
Hey, Skaaymon, what do you want to know about the Shadowfell?
Hey, you see this cliff here? Do you want to go falling off of it?
Very funny. Don't tip me with a good time.
Yeah, I know. All right, well. How many
Yeah.
days are in the season?
You really do be making me be like, she tells you the answer.
Are there seasons? Trick question. Are there seasons?
That's a good question.
No, there are not.
Okay. So yeah, he says this with like a genuine interest on his face, to see if she knows the actual answer, knowing it's a fake fucking question.
Okay, I definitely feel like she knows that there's no fucking seasons. She gives you a look. Really, Skaaymon? There are no seasons here. This place isn't as creative as the Feywild.
I had to. Like, I mean, it makes sense that you would know, but it is one of the ones that some people would look over, you know? I had to know. I had to know.
I was about to say, honestly, you poor thing, but I guess I've only ever experienced one season.
You have, haven't you? Well, I
Kind
mean,
of weird.
you did experience, like, snow in the plane of water.
True.
I don't know if that's technically a separate season, let alone, or instead of just climate, but you did experience the snow.
Yeah, I mean, not
It's close enough.
necessarily, because like sometimes it can snow in autumn and sometimes it can snow in spring, not so much summer. Well, depending on where you are, like sometimes in the material it can, because you know there's a little bit. But anyways, yeah, no. Yeah, I'm gonna count that.
It's like at least 2.
I mean, the fire plane should count as like summer on like fucking steroids.
It is true. And I mean, the plane of Earth was, what season was it on the plane of Earth? Let's see.
It seemed like maybe like spring or autumn.
And I mean, it kind of was. It was kind of spring-y in the plane of Earth. Could have been autumn, but kind of spring-y. Want to count that? And then you've experienced all 4 of the material seasons. To an extent.
Ooh. And now I get to experience the great nothingness.
Something like that. Okay. Do I call him or no? Do I attempt to?
You should try at least.
He's gonna pull his, like, turn his phone back on at this point and is gonna attempt to call Zahn.
It rings. It almost goes to voicemail before you hear, hello?
Hi, buddy. So why? More specifically, do I need to be worried? Or...
Your family are not in danger. I would never lay a hand upon them.
Wonderful. Okay. And luckily for us, you did put us here, meaning she won't either, as I look at Whimsy. So, what are we doing here, bud?
I need something.
Yeah.
Something that wasn't here before and now is.
And is this thing moving around, or...
Not anymore. Not in the way it had been.
All right. Well, I don't know.
Skaaymon,
Yeah,
go home. Give up this chase, please.
I wish I could, but unfortunately, I physically cannot.
Don't
So,
make me do this. I don't want to fight you.
I would rather not fight you anymore either, but unfortunately, it is not my choice. At this point, I highly doubt it's yours either. So, until one of us can, get out of whatever we found ourselves in and make that choice, this is what's going to be happening.
Fine.
I'll see you around.
I'm
I'd love
just
it
gonna
if you
yell
could make
over
it
your
easier on me.
shoulder real quick whenever she
Yep.
hears you say you don't have a choice.
Buddy, don't listen to him. You do have a choice in this. Like, part of the reason why we invited you out bowling or whatever was to, like, let you see that, like, you're your own person. You do have a choice and you do have input, and we're here for you. Okay?
That too.
Check a news station. Any of them. Doesn't matter. I think we have the same
Okay.
enemy here.
That would be nice for once.
He has something I need. And I suspect you won't be too much a fan of him either.
You gonna stay on the line long enough for me to check and confirm, or do I need to wait till I find you again?
I think you know the answer already. And
See you
the
around,
line goes
then.
dead.
He goes, see you around then, probably cutting out halfway through. Well, there's that. And he will open up any sort of news station he can get onto his phone.
You pull up a news station and scroll for a little bit before you see what you were probably being directed to, and you feel your blood boil. The headline reads, President Hearn's hunt games begin.
Oh, fuck no. That is verbal. And probably a little louder than he has been speaking this entire time. As he just... You see his face, like, not drop, but go from, like, concerned to, like, annoyed to sort of almost pissed the fuck off. He's gonna keep reading if there's any more details.
It explains that President Jacob Hearn has chosen to honor the roots of this plane by bringing together the greatest hunters across the plane. And making them prove who the best truly is. Come together to hunt a single beast. One so powerful, so strong it has never been killed. The document does, or the news report does not name this beast. And if you look to social media for people's thoughts, it becomes very clear that a lot of people think this beast is a farce or part of the game, but Many are excited nonetheless.
Is there any list of competitors? Or where competitors will be from?
No, but you do find the only source regarding competitors, first of all, refers to them as tributes, and these tributes are supposedly still yet to be chosen. That there are recruiters going to every city, every town, every village, seeking out the greatest hunters. You can't shake the feeling you've seen the name Jacob Heron before, or heard it somewhere. Roll a history check.
Yeah, okay, there we go. I was about to be like, I know this name well. Oh, that's not great. 9.
You're certain you've heard it recently, since you left home, and that can't be a good sign.
Whimsy. There's a lot of people we've heard of and or met. Jacob Hearn. Do you know that name? Tell me you know that name. We know that name, yes?
Roll history?
Okay. I need at least advantage because I
Yeah.
acutely remember Whimsy being like, Jacob's such a dumb fucking name.
Yes.
And also,
Yes, I
I'm
will give you
going
advantage.
to kill you. There was a I will hunt you down and kill you myself
Yeah.
comment from Whimsy to this guy.
Okay, luckily, that's pretty good. It's a 19.
You remember that fuck-ass name. That bitch who called himself The Hunt. Motherfucker. Stupid name. Jacob's such a dumb name.
Okay, she just shakes her head. Jacob's such a stupid fucking name. Wait, the Jacob? The one I'm gonna kill? Skaaymon, what are you reading?
When you're gonna kill the Hunt.
The hunt guy. The hunt guy, the one who's like, ooh, I'm gonna hunt you or whatever. But like, no, he's not gonna hunt me. I'm gonna hunt him.
The phone one, right?
Yes, the phone. The phone.
Shit, fuck. What do you mean president? What? I'm gonna look that up.
In the last, about 2.5 years ago, the Shadowfell finally reached a point of unison where they were prepared to run an election for a central governing figure once again. 2 years ago, Jacob Hearn won the election in a landslide, with 85% of the popular vote. Apparently, Jacob had a hand in uniting each of the cities to the point where they were prepared for a central governance once again.
What vaguely time would it be right now?
Probably about 5 a.m., shortly before sunrise.
He's gonna call his mom.
The phone rings. A couple rings before you hear the all too familiar voice. Skaaymon?
Think fuck. Okay, hi, hello, I'm here. I'm hi. I need to listen for a second. I need to ask you a question. This president now. What do you think of him? Yes.
Sorry, it's like fucking 6 in the morning.
Yes, I know. I'm aware. What do you think of him?
He seems like a wonderful man. Everything's been much safer
Oh,
since he came around.
oh, that lying, manipulative little bastard. Fuck. Okay.
Sorry, do you know him?
Not really. But I know about him enough. Um, that's not the point. That's not the point. These these games, you need to keep people out of them. They're not
Keep
going to survive.
keep people out. But Thomas is so
They're
excited
not.
to apply.
Absolutely not. Please, for the love of, do not let him.
I
Please.
I'll try, but I mean, you know how teenagers get.
I. Oh, that's right. Fuck. Okay. Nope. Fine. That's fine. Uh, his he had a number. It hasn't changed yet, right? 15.
Uh,
No.
he's
Thomas is the younger one. Fuck. Which one's Thomas? Shit.
Thomas is the one who was 12 and would now be 15, according to the notes you
Yes.
sent me.
There we go. Yes, I know. I couldn't remember if which one was the older one. It is Thomas. Fuck. It hasn't changed, right?
His number? No, he's sleeping, Skaaymon. Don't wake him up.
I'm not. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna wake him up. But at least I can talk to him, and try and convince him out of this.
What?
Is there anyone else?
Sorry, did you
That was
say
fine.
you're here?
I'm in the plane again.
You're home.
I'm around. Yeah.
Jarrow's missed you.
I know. I figured. I'm gonna let you sleep. I'm so sorry. But I need you to do your best to convince him and anyone else in that you can get listen to you to not enter those fucking games. They are not going to survive. That is the whole point of them.
Look, I don't know what you've seen out there. I want to trust you. I want to believe you. But Jacob's done so much for Hirn. She would have said Hirn. Hirn's done so much for the Shadowfell. I can try, but the council. Ferael is. When Zahn disappeared, the council has been struggling, and Ferael put all of her trust into Hirn.
No.
I might be able to convince Thomas, but I can't.
Basically, Thomas and Jarrow. Thomas, Jarrow, and you. Please don't.
I'll do what I can, but look, I can guarantee you some of the council will be on my side. I mean, Theodore and Raphael, they prefer the way things were before Hirn.
Okay.
But just don't get your hopes up, okay? Maybe...
Tell him to text me, please. If especially if he's like not wanting to listen to you, because I might be able to tell him something to help him not do this.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, honey. Go back to bed.
I'm sorry.
No, it's My alarm's going off in half an hour anyway.
Okay. I don't know when I'm going to be home. Frankly, I didn't know it had been this long until I got here. So,
We knew when you left it was probably going to be a while before we heard from you.
yeah, but I didn't think that a couple months away from home would end up being 3 years.
It was 2 before we
Here.
heard anything. I didn't want to worry you when you texted.
And yet it's been like another one since then, even though it has, well, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to stick more in touch, especially while I'm here. I don't know how easy that is gonna be, and I'm
Skaaymon,
sorry.
if you're right, if Hiern is malicious, promise me. I don't care what your mission was. I don't think any of the council care at this point. But if you're right, if Hiern is a problem, I think the council would agree that that would be your new mission. Protecting the 24 tributes.
Yeah, no, I think it will be for as long as I'm here. And if you see my face on the news in any sort of malicious way, know that it is not my fault, please. And that I tried.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try and keep in touch. But I'm also gonna try and give you as much plausible deniability as you can. I hope that I can come home before I have to leave again, because I know that I'm gonna have to fucking leave again. Um, because I can't. I'd like to be able to see you, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, and I really hope I can. But until then, I love you. I'm gonna try and keep in touch. I'm sorry for this, panic, waking you up in the morning, and I hope that things work out. Because if they don't, I'm gonna. Goodbye, I love you.
I love you too. Stay safe, please.
Oh, I wish I could. And he's gonna, like, hang up, not realizing that he said that before hanging up. Not realizing he said that verbally, I should say. As he kind of, you see him, like, put his phone kind of in his pocket and immediately, like, drop into a sitting kind of fetal position with his, like, he's, like, now tapping the back of his head and, like, muttering, like, it's gonna be fine to himself over and over again.
Oof. I imagine Whimsy, with the name drop, she's been over on her phone doing like her own research and is probably reading about this games. When she's been keeping an eye on the conversation though and how it's been going, and has been growing increasingly concerned, seeing Skaaymon doesn't seem to be doing too well. She'll at that point kind of walk up next to him quietly and just crouch down and place a hand like very gently on his shoulder. Skaaymon, are you? Well, you're clearly not okay. Is there anything you need?
I need to get rid of that motherfucker, and I need to do it fast. I don't know if he's malicious, but this certainly is. This is going to be malicious, and this needs to stop before it starts. But it's already too late. It's already started, so it needs to not finish.
Okay, I mean, I get like he's a bastard and I hate him, and because like he said Prototon and that's really shitty, but you seem like really upset. Are they sending your family?
From what
Is that
we
the
know,
concern?
from what we know, from what we can glean, there is no way that this is set up in any sort of way for there to be more than one person coming out on top, if anyone.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 15-year-old brother. He's 15 now. He was 12 when I saw him last. And he's apparently been planning to say.
Be clear. It is... Yes, it's set up so that only one person will win, but it's at least the premise that has been pitched to the public. There is nothing that implies the other hunters will die. It is just whoever can capture or hunt down this beast that has never been slain will prove themselves the greatest hunter.
Yeah. We're drawing our own conclusions based on what we've seen from these people.
Okay.
And we've only seen one thing from these people. Skaaymon
Just-
doesn't trust any of this.
Just making sure that you had the facts straight.
Yes, I'm not just immediately going, oh, this is the source material, I know what's going on. I'm going based off of the facts we have on this guy. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I need to make sure he stays safe, and I need him to stay out of this. I need my mother to stay out of this. I need everyone to stay out of this. And if this is a thing that's allowed to continue, then I need to stop it before they get hurt.
Okay, so this is a whole plane, though, and it's like a limited number. You're confident that do you think they'll be selected?
I don't know. They'd have to, by the sounds of it, they have to apply. However, he's a teenage boy. I don't know if you can really tell him what not to do and expect him to not do it. I don't know how this is going to work. I also don't know how much the hunter knows. That is the thing that always concerns me with hunters, is you don't know how much they know. You don't know how much they've been watching, if they've been stalking, if they've been doing anything. This motherfucker knows both of us. There's no way he doesn't. There's no way that with how Prototon showed up, there's no way he doesn't know both of us. No, I'm not saying that he's here because of me. I highly doubt that. He's here because this is a place of hunters, and that's his whole thing. I wouldn't hold it against him to try and piss me off. If he wants to kill you, if I'm even slightly a threat, he'll want to find a way to negate that threat. This would be a way to negate that threat. You can most likely handle yourself against this guy. He doesn't know that.
Just to refresh my memory and make sure that I remember correctly, I know that Whimsy had like a fucking like mega hunter's mark on her. Did Skaaymon as well, as far as we know?
Not as far as you're aware.
Okay. I mean, I know that he has a hard-on for killing me. I'd imagine that probably extends to you.
That might extend to, once again, if I'm somehow a threat, getting me out of the way. Like I said, you can handle yourself. He doesn't know that.
I guess, yeah. Okay, so what is the plan here?
I don't know. I don't.
I mean, you called your mom, obviously, warned her, told them. I mean, we could try to hurry and, warn them in person, I guess, if you think that'd be more effective. That's quite the trip, but I guess we could do it. Or we could just try to go after the guy, kill him before the whole game thing happens.
I don't know if that'll be enough. I don't know what to do.
I
This
mean,
is every time we get to somewhere new, I'm once again at a loss of what to do. And yet somehow I'm still fucking here.
Skaaymon, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I care about you a lot, and you care about your family a lot, so by extension, they're under my protection. I don't intend on letting anything happen to them, okay?
Okay.
So, there's another option. I mean, Plan A, we try to go, to them in person, convince them. We don't have any way of knowing that that will work. We could waste a whole lot of time going there to have, nothing happen. By the time we get there, what if they've already left to join the thing? There's a whole bunch of, yeah, no. B, we go and hunt and kill the guy, which is a thing, but I mean, realistically, obviously, it's including me, so it's doable, but also being realistic, probably not the easiest to maybe gain access to where he is. So that brings us to Plan C. You're a hunter. I'm amazing at everything. We join, and if your family is in there, you protect them, make sure they don't die, and we stop the whole thing from within. I mean, you're genuinely a hunter, and he seems intrigued by me at least. I'm sure he'd probably get a kick out of me joining, so yeah.
That might work. Especially if... Is it like scanning back through any information about the this competition, this tournament, these games? Is there like there's obviously a player cap, but is it like specific to they have to be from, there can only be like X amount from one city?
Doing a deep dive on research. Anyone can apply if they are endorsed by a legal government official. All of the applicants are then apparently put into a small trial, and the 24 who pass that trial, the first 24 to pass the trial, are the tributes.
Okay. Does it say where this trial is going to take place?
No. All information on that has been kept intentionally under wraps. Looking on social media, the most the place that people assume is the most likely for it to be is in Shadowspire, the capital city.
Okay. And how would you apply for this?
When a recruiter comes to your town or city, you kind of join up with the other applicants to turn in your application and your endorsement, and then you will be contacted when the trial is set to begin.
And does it say when these recruiters are going out?
There are specific dates for every location. Your hometown is a week from now.
Week from now. I have time to get there.
Yes.
Okay, well, option C is doable. In the same way, you could also meet my family. They won't try and kill you the way yours would me.
I figured they'd be a little more welcoming.
Lovely. I cannot promise that you're not gonna get racism. This is the Shadowfell. You're from the Feywild. I don't know necessarily my family, but definitely others within this plane. You're gonna get racism.
Okay. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I mean, we got plenty of it in all the elemental planes. They were all like, whoa, what are you doing here? So, yeah.
That is true. We did just come from the plane of fire.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Kind of like the most racist place around, to be honest.
Yeah. That's... Yeah. Alright. Well, so, okay, I'm gonna suggest a plan here, based on what you've given me. And, I'm gonna throw it out there to see, we can either say, we can either go yes, no, and we can workshop it. However, we watch the sunrise, because I still want to, it's still pretty cool. We go to the city, you do your thing, whatever those things may be probably ends in a lot of death. And then we go. I take you home. And from there on, if we don't have a plan yet, or if we don't have like an idea yet, if we already haven't been fucking taken by these fucks, we can get ourselves in this, if not find ways to break it from the outside.
Sounds good with me.
Okay.
I mean, it says we had to be like endorsed by like a government official, but your people already sent you on this like you're known. You have like ends and stuff, right?
And I mean, by all technicality, depending on, unless of course this has changed since then, our local government system is of like a couple people. It might have changed now, considering Zahn was part of it, and he's now no longer there. But so long as nothing has changed in that area, my mother. So we're good. It's gonna be really funny.
Oh.
So hypocritical by going, hey, none of you can do this, and then I go and do it. But I have different knowledge than they do. I'm gonna hate this too, because if he's actually like genuine about doing good here, I'm gonna hate this, because this place needs it. But
no, there's no fucking way. No way.
I highly doubt it. Yeah, no. So yeah, we should be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be.
You're right. It is gonna be completely fine. You should take a few deep breaths. And we should cuddle and watch this amazing sunset.
Right.
While I take a bunch of pictures. We're outside of the forest, so I get to use my flash now.
Yeah, I don't think trying to take a picture of light with a flash is going to be helpful.
I'll make it work.
Sure you will. He's gonna text Zen and will say, if our plans if our nope. If our plans are alike, then I will be seeing you there. If not, we're gonna do something stupid. Good luck.
Zahn, you're left on red. He doesn't respond.
That's fine. He doesn't need to respond. And then we'll after I see that he's read it, we'll say, so I guess you got what part of your way in some cases. I am going home, just not staying. And then he'll put his phone away. He doesn't care if that one gets seen or not. Unless he gets a response, he puts his phone away. And then we'll sit and wait for the sunrise, still in quotes, to happen.
It takes a little bit longer, but the two of you sit and watch as the pitch black sky is suddenly bathed in a beautiful purple, as slowly over the distant horizon, a beautiful dark purple sun rises into the sky. It sheds dim light upon the world, enough that you can see further ahead of you now, but not nearly as bright as the suns you've seen before.
Whimsy is pushing the bounds of technology, trying to get pictures of this sun. Oh. She's doing and eyeing.
Like a lizard.
Oh my god. Does it? I don't imagine it probably doesn't burn to like look at.
No, you can stare directly at this sun.
She stares at it for like an uncomfortably long amount of time. Skaaymon, my eyes aren't burning.
Mm-hmm.
You're so fucking lucky. You get to stare at your son all the time.
It's good to be home.
Weird. Did you know that I've never seen one until we left? Mother didn't allow there to be sunlight where I'm from.
I figured.
Yeah, it was always cloudy and rainy.
You did seem a little surprised the first time you saw it, so. And I say surprised in awe a little.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure we could find some people for you to exact annoyances on. By annoyance I mean the inconvenience of death.
Just a minor inconvenience, really.
I find it really weird. He wanted you to kill people out of everything.
Well, I mean, yeah, pretty much. Like, I mean, I'm the one who, like, he started complaining about, you know, like, I quote these are not my words. I quote, missed outdoing me. Um, yeah, so yeah, he definitely wants me to get my kill count up, which is fine because I want to get my kill count up, and it would have been up if my kills didn't get fucking stolen.
I find it really funny that out of all the things for ambition to be focused on, he wants you to kill people. That is...
I think it might be more that I really want to kill a ton of people, and that's a form of ambition, so he's just encouraging my form of ambition.
Nope. It's certainly an interesting one.
But anyways, I did make a promise, so yeah.
Pocket time?
I'm gonna find us a hotel real quick, and then I'm gonna go to the most populated place in the city and massacre a bunch of people.
I don't know if we really want to get a hotel. If you're gonna do that, you're probably gonna want to go to your fucking fantasy spot first, because that's, yeah, I don't know if you'd be allowed in after you massacre a bunch of people.
Well, I wasn't planning on being seen.
You go to populated areas, there's gonna be some form of camera that is out of range but catches you.
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like
I'm kind of tired after all the walking. Okay, so maybe we sleep first, check out, do our things, then get a rental and leave the city.
Yeah. Something like that.
I mean, surely you weren't planning on literally walking there. That would be
oh no,
forever.
No. If we want to get there within a week, no. And honestly, as much as I would love to fly there, it would still take too long and would be stupid. That's a stupid idea. So much can go wrong with that idea. So
wait a fucking second. I could do my massacre on the plane.
No,
you can fly. We can jump out. We'd be fine. But all the people who don't have wings, they would all for sure fucking die. We could go up to the front, kill the pilot, and let them all suffer and die while we fly out free.
Are there planes here? That's a thing, yeah? It'd be really funny if there weren't.
I'm gonna say no. The skies are probably too dangerous.
Yeah. So this point where Skaaymon just kind of chuckles. Oopsie. No planes.
Most intercity, intercontinental travel would be subterranean.
She just frowns. You fucking baited me, didn't you? Listen, I knew they didn't used to have planes. I thought this might be a recent development.
No. No, I was talking about me flying the whole way there. There's so much that could go wrong for the same reasons why they can't use planes. And that is too much can go wrong. And will go wrong.
Fine, but that is something that we should do at some point. If we go somewhere that has planes, I do want to. That would be great. That would be great.
The fact that that's what I had a problem. Wow, you have really broken me. Damn,
I
that
have
sucks.
evolved you, Skaaymon.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh no, that's what I had. Oh, I'm gonna need so much fucking therapy when that. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
No, you're
I'm gonna
not.
be
No, you're not.
so. I'm gonna be so
They
out
won't
of
be
it by
able to
then.
comprehend you. They won't be able to
I,
help you. No one will. Except me, of course. Because I was with you the whole way.
feel like at that point, I'm not gonna need to be helped. I feel like I'm gonna need to be stopped. Fine, it's fine.
Oh, Skaaymon! That was a hot statement. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna save that for like my book or something. You'll get credited, maybe.
Oh, Jim. Well, only time will tell. I want to jump off this cliff now. Motherfucker, why did I say that? Okay, to the city? To the city, maybe? Do we want to do that? We want to go now? It's early.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to go now?
Mm-hmm.
Great,
I wanna go.
cool.
I wanna go.
You want to go the long way or the very much quicker way? How fast do you want to murder people?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to murder people.
Oh, get small.
Mm,
Pocket time.
mm. I do like being in your pockets. Fine.
It would be a short pocket this time, but you know,
Why?
because that way it's a little more comfortable for me when you move
Mm-hmm.
around. But
Mm-hmm.
like it could still he kind of like attempts to puff up his chest a little. It could still be
It's still
enticing.
nice. It's still
Yeah.
nice. Especially if it's like by the nipple. Is it by the nipple?
It's
I can't
don't know.
tell.
It's kind of mid. It might be. Hold on.
I'll try to reach for it, don't worry. She's gonna
Yes.
take Slimy's tiara off and smallify herself. And then give like an up ease motion.
I feel like before Slimy disappears, Skaaymon just kind of pats him.
Oh. I imagine he's been out like this whole time because she feels
Probably.
relatively safe at this moment, so
But yeah,
probably a mistake,
he
but
he gets big, so Skaaymon pats him, and then Whimsy gets small, so he picks her up gently because she's small and she's tiny, right?
oh yeah, she's tiny. She's like fit in your hand, like
Yeah. He elevators. He puts his hands down, cupped to the ground, and just lets you climb in. Mostly because he doesn't want to accidentally stab himself on your horns like a pushpin. And so therefore is not going to attempt to pick you up. Himself. But he will hand you to his pocket? No. He will move you to have access to his pocket and will wait for you to get settled.
she will settle in. And then you can just hear like probably super high pitched, way more than I can do, so I'm not gonna do it. But you hear helium whimsy. Okay, so am I killing people first? Are we just skipping the hotel? Are we just gonna like sleep in the car? I guess we can do that, right?
Okay, so like if you need rest, it might be a good idea. If you would like some rest to be fully refreshed, still might be a good idea. Just over. I'll leave that up to you to decide. It'll take about 15 minutes to get there while flying, so you decide that. But what I would suggest is doing the brothel thing first, then murdering a bunch of people. After
Okay.
past that or before that, think about it. We'll come to a consensus in the city.
No, we won't. I've already come to a consensus.
gonna get caught. I'm not gonna do it. So you worry about getting like the hotel and all of that. I'll go to the brothel and then I'll kill a bunch of people and then I'll come back to the hotel and I'll sleep.
This is gonna go
Wonderfully.
terribly. Uh-huh. Sure. Okay. And he's going to half jump, half like glide off the cliff. And down towards the city. I'm gonna fucking Elytra style this.
Okay. And as you glide down towards the city below, that is where we're going to end our tale for tonight. Thank you all for coming, my friends. And I look forward to seeing you all next time. Goodbye for now.